Hi folks, I'm John Orlando, and we're going to take a look at two ways to add blogs to your classroom. Now the first is with Blogger, Google's blogging system. And the advantage of Blogger is it has a lot of flexibility, especially in your ability to modify the template, the outlook, things like that, what it looks like to students. The other thing is you get a lot of statistics, as you're going to see. So we'll consider that one end of the blogging spectrum, the one side with the most complexity that allows you to do the most. At the opposite end would be the simplest side, and that would be something like Penio, which basically allows you to set up a blog in 15 seconds. And if you're just interested in text or images, that would be a good option. So let's take a look at both. So what you see in front of me here is the home page that you'll see if you have a Blogger account. Now this is the administrative page. I'll go to the overview, and you notice that it gives you statistics right away. Now we'll take a look at the statistics here. This is during the off period, so students aren't doing much here. But it'll give you daily statistics on page views, things like that. It will also allow you to see how many people are posting or taking a look at different particular posts, different particular posts that you've made. You'll see traffic sources, and you even get to see the audience, where they're posting from. So it might be helpful in an online course. Notice, by the way, you have earnings. If you want to add AdSense, you can make a little money from showing ads on the side of your blog. Keep in mind, this is a very small amount, and if you only have a few hundred viewers, it's going to amount to maybe $1 or something like that. It's probably not worth it. This is something you might do if you start getting 1 million views a month. Other things you might want to take a look at. Now we'll take a look at the layout here. This actually allows you to move around elements in your blog. So you notice that the layout has the elements on the left-hand side, the posts on the right-hand side. And it has what are called gadgets. And gadgets are just things that you add to the blog that allows your audience to do stuff. So here's one that says follow by email, which means that if you click it, you can sign up to get email notifications. And I simply added that as a gadget. To add more, you click Add Gadget, and here you see a bunch more gadgets you can add. The +1 button, which allows you to recommend the blog, people who visit your site, and all these different things like statistics, show the statistics to your audience, stuff like that. And you just simply add a gadget by clicking the plus. So you can pick the things you'd like to add. The things I would add beyond the basic template would be something like being able to get email notifications, RSS feeds of postings. You might want your students to, say, sign up for each other's blog to get postings so that they'll know when another post comes up. Then they'll be able to reply to that or sign up for your blog. Those are some gadgets I would recommend putting up. Now we also have templates, and this shows you all the various templates that you can put on your blog, and there's a lot of them for a blogger. Let's take a look at what it looks like right now. Here's the live on the blog template at the top left and what it looks like to mobile. We'll click blog here. So this is the full size. Right now it's got a little studious book background. It doesn't have to be. I'll go back to the template. I'll just scroll down. I'll show you how easy it is to change it. Here's one called travel. So if I click the middle, it shows what it would look like. So we'll just click apply to blog. And now let's click view blog. And that's what it looks like. So now you have this travel image. You get this sort of dark look. It's kind of a cool look, I think. Now you can go back, and you can, of course, customize that look. If I go back here, I click customize. I can change the background image. I click here, I can change the image that appears. Maybe I have one that I like. I can change the color schemes that appear, all sorts of different things. So that's pretty nice how they give you that flexibility. So one other thing I want to show you is the settings. Now you're going to want to decide basically the privacy settings on your blog when you set it up. So let's go to posts and comments. First is who can comment. Can anyone comment or only registered users? If you're worried about getting spam, things like that, you might say registered users, then have all the students register for, say, each other's blog or for your blog. I actually leave it open to anyone, but another thing you can do then is put in comment moderation. And what that means is that when a comment comes in, you get notified of it, and then you can approve or not approve it. So that allows anyone to comment. You don't have to sign up for the blog, but it also allows you to protect yourself from spammers. Since I've had some blogs, and once the spammers find it, they'll start hitting it repeatedly. I've had other blogs where the spammers never found it for whatever reason. So you can maybe start with one setting, the most open setting, and if you run into problems, you can actually close that down. With that in mind, let's take a look at Penio. And again, Penio is the opposite end of the spectrum. It's the simplest you can use. All you do is you go to this site and you type in a URL for yourself. So I'm just going to use my name, and I'm just going to put a number at the end. And then I type in a password. Notice it says available, so apparently that's not been used before. I type in a little code 2333 here. And what's going to happen is the URL itself of my blog will be whatever I chose, .pen.io.com. So now I know what the URL is, so I'll create a page. There we go. It's going to ask me for my password. I'll log in. And here you go. It's a pretty simple page. If you want to add something, simply click in it. You see that there's some text here. It says click on this text to start writing. And you just delete that and you put in your own text. Here I am, title page. I'm going to say me in 1984. You'll see why. And click an image. We're going to find an image now. And we're going to pick this image right here, and I'm simply going to drag it over, and it simply shows you the HTTP right now, but as soon as I hit save, there we go. So that's all you need. I have text, and if I want, I can put images in. So if you just want students to put text in, maybe text plus images, then you can have students either set up their own or even set one up for them. Just use their names, put a number at the end or something like that to ensure no one else has it. You can easily set that up. Then you can give to all the students the names of all the blogs that you assign to each other, and then tell students to visit each other's blogs. So those are two simple ways to set up blogs. Thanks.